I think we are. Yes, we are. We shall let a few friends join us. There is Hattie Price. Hello. As you guys come in, say hello. Cadence and I are just hanging out tonight. Leanne, Fagan, hello. Where are y'all from? What are you up to? Miss Tally, hello. What are you doing, girl?
I'm trying to plug my phone. It's on 2%. I'll be right back.
Marvelous. Hello there. Hang on, guys. We'll be right back. We're just grabbing things. We jumping on. We just wanted to chat. Joy, hi. Everybody sing joy, joy, joy to the world. Hey, Key Collins.
Excuse me.
Happy holidays, says Miss Tally. Cynthia, hello. Cadence, continue to say hello to everybody.
Marcia, hi. Juanita, hello.
In Edmond, Oklahoma. Oh, that's awesome. Juanita Cook. Lawana Tate. I think I said hello already. If I did, hey girl, hey. Y'all, we're just hanging out. We're on Christmas break. Most of you know who follow me. I am in education. I'm a school counselor. Once upon a time, classroom teacher, but school counselor, so I still get to be on break with all the kiddos. So 2 weeks off for me, and we haven't been outside the house since Christmas Day, friend. We haven't put on makeup. We have showered. Hey, hello. Look, Florida in the house. Hello, Ohio. Y'all come on in here. This is Cadence's first live. Is it your first live? No. Oh, it's not? Never mind. Not her first live. Angela, hello. California in the build. Y'all better watch from all over the US of A. All the way here with us in Memphis, Tennessee. M-Town. Have y'all been listening to Glorilla? That's my girl. Yup. North Memphis all day. Now, we don't know each other, but, you know, we both repping Memphis. Anyway, so I see, oh, there's my girl, Amy. Hey, Amy. Miss Powell said, hey, she was just asking about you. She literally, because this is why we are on here to go live, Amy, because the video that we shared days ago of us surprising Cadence about the fostering and our parenting compromise that we came up with, well, it has caught on to lots of people, and the video is being shared more than I thought that it would ever be shared. Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Come on, ATL, shout it. Everybody in here, y'all must be just hanging out too on the holiday. Or is it's because it's the weekend? It's because it's the weekend, y'all in here. Come on, sped math teacher, winter break. Okay. Everybody hanging out and joining us this weekend. I love this. I've never gone live at night. Anyway, so here's why we're here. And Cadence agreed to join me. I was in the middle of, I was getting ready to, well, we were watching TV. And then I went and printed some pictures, some black and white photos of my husband and I. Because if y'all can see, these two frames, I just kind of redid a little bit of decor in my bedroom. And I wanted to add these to the frame. But we got sidetracked because that video that we shared of us surprising Cadence and the kids, all of us were in the living room. Do y'all remember that video? We surprised her, letting her know that although she wasn't getting like a dog forever and ever, amen, she would be getting a dog to foster. And that video has caught on just days later. Several of you who follow us and know us personally, you have commended our decision. You have left positive feedback. You have been wanting to journey with us as we are first-time fosters for our fur baby. But there have been several, which is expected when you are on social media. I get it. And I am learning to grow thick skin as this page continues to grow. We are like, I am at 12, almost 13,000 people, which is amazing. But with that type of platform, you know that all things are not always positive. So with that being said, Cadence, what have we been reading here lately?
We have been reading the comments of how people think I'm gonna be real sad when I have to give up my puppy.
So, what she is, we thought we would come on here and maybe ease people's minds, those who may not know us or personally, or who are just finding us on Facebook. We are just following on your news feed. We wanted to let you know that our girl is good. She really is. An update on the puppy. He is doing great. You want to go get him?
Yeah.
She's going to go get him so y'all can see him. He's been taking a nap because he's a baby, and just like newborns, they do a whole lot of sleeping. He gets up and he has the zoomies, as that's what my youngest says, the zoomies. And he's like, pew, pew, pew. He's so funny. And every time if he sees feet, he is on the go. He wants to know where you're going, what room are you in, what are we about to get into and play with. And he is so fun, full of life, full of energy, as puppies have. I'm not going to lie to you and say that I've been able to keep up. But these children have been. Yay. I'm so glad. And Cadence has been doing a wonderful job with the responsibilities, I should say, of having a fur baby. Here comes Major. Here comes Major. Major, look. Look.
He's so excited.
Look, you trying to kiss on me. Look, the people want to see you. Look. Major.
He's so excited.
Look at his tail, y'all. He's so excited about it. Anyway, little Mr. Major, we are fostering Major, and Sylvia says you have another child. Yes, he is another child. And Cadence, you want to tell them, what have you learned? We've had him for a week now. Yesterday was a week. Mm-hmm. What are the things that you've learned so far? Keep in mind, y'all, if you're following and you've been following, and again, you've been going on our journey with us, Cadence started this whole fiasco. She's been asking for an animal, a dog, for her whole life, literally whole life. And she's been here a whole 12 years. So when she finally did her big plea with the PowerPoint presentation, I just couldn't deny it. My husband has been a firm no since the beginning, firm no. But once Cadence did that presentation, I said, "Ooh, girl, let me work my magic. Let me talk to Daddy. Major. Look. Say hello. Say hello. Major. The people want... Sir. Say hello. Look, y'all. He want to get some kisses. Hello. Will you stop? Okay. Let me finish telling the story. What was that? What'd I say?
About my journey.
Okay. And so Daddy is her daddy. Daddy said no. And so after the presentation, I was like, how can I figure out how to get my girl a dog, but not end my marriage at the same time? Because my husband was like, I don't care nothing. When we finished that presentation and me and him, had our own husband and wife conversation about it. This was before Christmas and all of that. And I'm like, gonna try to smooth talk him in. You know how we do, right? To get our way, right? He was like, I don't care nothing about the presentation. She did a great job on the presentation, but we're not doing no dog. And to be fair, those of you who know us, we live some busy lives. So Cadence is one of three. Those of you who are new here, she's our middle child. Our oldest, and they're all stair step. Our oldest is 13. Cadence is 12. My youngest is 11. And they are very active and involved in all the things. My oldest plays football, basketball, and baseball. Cadence plays club soccer, which means she travels. Our youngest plays the violin and volleyball, and then we're involved in church and all the things. Y'all know, families, busy family of five. So my husband was like, we do too much and it won't be fair to the fur baby. Got it. I was with them. But when my girl pleaded like she did before Christmas, I was like, oh, y'all know what I did. I ended up going to the Lord. I told my husband in the kitchen, I said, you ain't got to worry about it. What breed is he? He is actually, Shantae, we thought he was a lab mixed with pit bull because of his bow tie. Y'all see his bow tie? And then his head shape, the ears shape look like black lab, right? But we went back to the shelter recently because he was dry heaving and he had me concerned. So I took him to the vet at the shelter and they were telling me that he is what, mountain cur?
Mountain cur mixed with an Australian cattle.
Mountain cur mixed with Australian cattle. I had never heard of either of those breeds. But if you look at his, I know he wants to get down so bad. His coat even shows that he has like brown stripe. Major, you want to get down? You want to get down? What's going on?
I don't know if you can see it.
They may not be able to see it because we don't have a ring light. We don't have a ring light. Anyway, so my husband was firm no. But what I told him is, because he kept saying no to me, I said, that's okay. I'm going to take it to the Lord because you can't do anything when the Lord lays it on your heart. Amen. Amen. I said, so I'm going to just go and take it up with God. And lo and behold, after I took it up with the Lord, a friend of mine reached out to me, my friend Courtney Horn, and she said, hey, she wanted to help us. They have a couple of fur babies of their own. And she was like, let's find your girl a dog. I'm happy to help, blah, blah, blah. So we were searching and looking. And then finally she said, you know what? What if you foster? That might be a good compromise for your family since your husband is like a firm no. And what I didn't want to do was cause any confusion or a conflict in our home when both of us as parents are not on the same page. So here in our house, I wasn't going to do that. And so with further conversation with my husband, he was okay. He liked the fostering idea, being that it would give not only Cadence, but our family an opportunity to see how we would do. They are now older. I have a teenager and two preteens. So we're not talking about 3, 4, 5, 6-year-olds who are promising that they're going to help, but you have to do the work. We're talking about teenagers here who will now learn the responsibility and see firsthand that mom and dad are not just making it up, that they are a handful. They're a handful. This is another baby with 4 legs. Another baby with 4 legs. And so the reason, that is how we came to the decision. And then we decided, I started going to different shelters and kind of filling out applications so that I could go and visit and maybe find the best fit or find a dog. I initially, y'all, just wanted an adult dog because I didn't want the puppy stage. Newborn. It's giving newborn. Do y'all know? He is 8 weeks old. 8 weeks old. Well, 9 weeks since he's been here with us for a week. Hey, can you turn the fan on? I'm hot. But you trying to go with Katie? Look, everybody's saying hi, Major. Look. Say hello. Hello there. Hello. Anyway, so here.
Oh my God. He's such a licker.
He's gonna be big. Yes. Jesse, we have learned that, and we've been doing our research on mountain cur. So this is basically a cattle dog, as we have been learning. He's going to be massive. But to our point and why we are here is that there are a lot of folks on that last post who are not happy with our parenting decision of fostering, and have stated that our decision is pretty much unfair to our daughter. And I try to explain, and I know on social media everybody will voice their opinions and share their comments, and that's what this platform is. I love to see comments and responses. However, I don't want anybody to think that we are traumatizing our girl here. So she has been literally going down a rabbit hole reading all of the comments, and she has found a few comments of those who have basically chastised our parenting decision of choosing to foster, which we thought, again, for our family, it was a good compromise, because what we wanted to do was acknowledge that our girl loves animals. She does. She has always loved animals since she was little. She's bringing frogs to me when she was a toddler. Okay? She is picking up all worms and bugs. She's had a hamster. She has fish. You had, is that it?
Yeah.
The hamster.
I had a hamster, had a fish.
I feel like there was something else. Didn't you have an ant farm? Or was that Miles? Anyway, she wanted a dog. And what we want to do as parents, and we're still new to this, and y'all know there is no parenting book, but we want to make sure that our children always feel heard, which that doesn't mean that we always have to say yes. But I did think that this would be a good compromise for us, because fostering one, he came out of nowhere. Like I said, we wanted to get an adult dog. One that was, because in the shelters, you can choose dogs that are already leash trained, that are crate trained, that are potty trained, all of those things. And I was like, oh, winning. That is what we want to do. But what happened is another adoption place that we were looking at happened to reach out to me and say, hey, I just got this puppy that we have no room in the shelter for from. I know you don't want a puppy, but would you be willing, you and your family? It was literally days before Christmas. Matter of fact, right before we did that video is when I found out. And so that's when my husband and I decided, okay, we can't do this surprise the way we thought we were planning it in our heads, and we wanted to include her. And because we are fostering, that was another major component of why we wanted to include her and the boys. This was a family decision to make sure that they truly knew what the emotional outcome could be, right? That there could be attachment. And y'all know I'm a school counselor, so I know how to sit down and have these conversations. Been doing it for years of how to talk to young people. But so she sat down and we talked about what did I say? When we talked about fostering, when I gave you the surprise, because that was one of the things. Somebody on there commented and said, why did you say calm down? Let her be excited. I was like, ooh, yeah, like the people were coming for me. Y'all got to go back to their post. The people are like, what kind of parenting is this? And so forth. What they saying? I think fostering was an awesome idea. Thank you, Monica. In the end, it is definitely our decision.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yes, in our experience as a family, Tangela says this is a great lesson for her, for responsibility and being held accountable. Absolutely. Cadence, tell them about your first night.
He was peeing, pooping all over the floor. And it was just a lot. And then I was by myself, so
what did you
made it 10 times worse, and I was ready to just give him back already on the first day.
Y'all, okay, so let me explain why she was by herself. Now he gonna eat my hand because he's teething. Let me explain, y'all. So she was by herself the very first night we got him. So we went and picked him up at 2:00, but our oldest son had a basketball game, and he had a double header because it was a tournament. basketball tournament. So I thought I was going to the first game and we were gonna head back home and I could be with Cadence and the dog. He won, y'all, and I rode with my husband, so that means I couldn't leave. So we stayed for the second game, which left us in till about 9 something at night. My girl was texting like, "Ooh, I think Daddy was right. This too much." I was so tickled. I was so tickled, but I knew she was simply overwhelmed. As new moms are, right? All of you can attest to that. Like when we leave that hospital with a new baby, I remember asking, and I'm talking about my human child. I remember asking that nurse, I said, "Y'all just gonna let me leave by myself with this baby? Ain't nobody gonna come with me?" So I get it. She was overwhelmed. But once we got home and I showed her different aspects, because I always grew up with dogs. My parents had dogs. My dad he loves dogs. So I knew some information. We just haven't had one as a family of 5, married and with children. So I told her, the signs kind of how they arch their back and start sniffing around if they need to pee or poop, different whines and whimpers and what that might mean, how he's trying to communicate. Then that made it a little bit easier for her. We put him in his crate. He did great. Once we put his blanket over it to kind of give him the idea that it's time to go to bed. All of that, again, she was just overwhelmed. But my girl was like, "Nah, Daddy was right, Mama." And so, again, that is the whole idea of the experience for our family. And what we really wanted to say to those who are very, very concerned, because as she was reading some comments, she was like, "Mama, these people really like coming for you?" And I'm like, "Girl, this is the world of social media." But what I try to do for myself is try to give everybody grace. And what I hear, and I'm choosing to hear in some of the comments, is concern for my daughter, that she may be disappointed when the time comes for him to be adopted by his forever family. But how do you feel about that?
I feel fine.
You feel fine?
Mm-hmm.
The people are concerned, though. And I mean, I hate to put you on the spot. I don't want others to think I'm putting words in your mouth. So I want you to, as we think about the day when it comes that...
Then I have to give him back to the people?
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I'll be fine. Promise you. I'll probably be coming back, sit down, and watch TV.
Because what are the things that you enjoy doing, Cadence?
Watching TV. Oh my gosh, it's
And we're talking lots of TV.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wow.
Lots of TV. But she's been doing a great job of getting up and taking him out, feeding him, with the help, of course, of her brothers, myself, and my husband. So it's been a family. Are you getting ready to take him? Look at him. He's trying to get on the dresser. It's been a family affair for sure. And it's been making our holidays quite the adventure. But let's read a couple of things that folks are asking us. "I'm personally afraid of dogs, but we always had them around. I work with plenty of people that foster pets, and I think it's a great idea, a good lesson, and also a way to help out until they find a friend." Thank you. Thank you. That's what we thought. We thought, okay, we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. The place was overcrowded. They didn't have space. So we thought we were being kind. And a lot of those who commented said that fostering is, noble or whatever. But they just think that our choice of allowing her or gifting her a sweater, somebody was real deep and said, imagine a lady who can't have a baby. And I completely get this particular perspective. But she said, imagine a woman who can't have a baby and the husband comes and gives her a gift with a onesie in it and saying that we will soon foster, but you won't get to keep the baby, and how heartbreaking that would be. And I get that. I absolutely get that. However, for us, that's not what this is, because our girl, that's just not where she is emotionally. And to be completely honest, like I said, and with her being gone, y'all, she is overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed. The dog has basically become mine. It's become mine. And so, like many of you said, this gives her that firsthand experience as to what we were trying to explain to her, but she wasn't getting it. She just thought that mom and dad were saying no. No, no, no. You can't have a dog. We're not going to dog. Blah, blah, blah. So this allows her to, one, feel heard, and two, but two, it allows her that experience. Oh, there's Miss Wade. There's Miss Wade. Hi, Miss Wade. Yeah, there's the comment that we were telling Cadence. There's Miss Wade. Miss Wade, we thank you so much for your concern for our girl. And we thank you for chiming in here and joining us on our live. And your comments were one of the several of the ones that we wanted to get on here and share that she's okay. She is okay. And we have discussed it. And she has been made aware emotionally, what that attachment could be. However, Miss Wade, my daughter has been completely overwhelmed with the responsibilities and task. And if you're just joining us, she even mentioned on the first night of having Major that it was too much. It was too much. So she has already voiced that she will not be disappointed or traumatized in any way. So thank you for your concern. What did Miss Catherine say? There are so many animals that aren't ready for their firm. Plus, there are many shelters full, and she will learn. She may not want to foster again until someday. Bless it, girl. What are you doing?
Oh.
There it is. Sorry, y'all. She touched it, and now she's messing up. Oh, okay. So back to Miss Catherine. She will learn and maybe want to foster again. Right, Miss Catherine. That's what this is. That's simply what this is. Giving our family an opportunity to see what having a fur baby looks like with our family of 5, our schedule, which is often hectic. Right now, we aren't busy as we normally are because we're on break. So that's 2 weeks. 2 weeks that we get to just spend undivided attention with our fur baby. She's protecting her heart for the day he is ripped away.
I promise you, Miss Wade, I'll be perfectly fine.
What does Miss Powell say? I think you and Marcus are incredible parents and have done a great job of showing your kids responsibility. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. What else? What other comments are we missing? Any questions for us? Again, we thank y'all so much for journeying with us as a family, for following this page. It has continued to grow beyond what I even imagined when I started this page. I am grateful for each of you for commenting, for asking questions. What does Miss Ashley say? Girl, this is a totally different situation from children and kids. She's just fostering, plus she can see a different dog's wife. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that will allow us to see different dogs, different breeds. We can even go in once this fur baby finds his forever home. We can still continue to volunteer since she's an animal lover. We can go back to the shelter and continue to volunteer and walk dogs and, brush them and play with them. So it definitely opens up a whole nother opportunity for our family that we had never once thought of since we have an animal lover here.
I think after Major's gone, I should get a fish.
A fish?
Yeah.
Well,
and put it it's gonna be really cool though. Think like a little fishbowl in my room.
With some lights and something. So we went from a dog with your plea, Mama, Daddy, please get us a dog. It can go with us on the soccer trips. We can get Granny to dog sit for us. all
As someone who knows this family, they would not do anything to put their children's emotional well-being at risk.
We will not. I promise we won't. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. We thought it was a great idea too. But like I said, we just wanted to get on here and share with others who have been concerned with our decision here. And I know several of you are saying, and I know it when I follow other people's pages, I'm like, y'all do not have to address anybody. You do not have to do blah, blah. I get it. But since we are on social media and we're living out loud and our family is on my page and we show so many aspects of our lives, I am okay with those who may not completely always agree with our parenting, agree with the way our marriage runs, agree with our household. You may not even be Christian, but I love you anyway. I love you anyway. And this is what this page is, kind of opening up different ideas and mindsets of to how families all over do it differently. And that is okay. We parent different. We live different. All of those aspects are okay. So again, I take every comment with grace, being that most of the people here come with love and come with encouragement and come with mimicking the energy that I put out onto this blog, and I appreciate that. But I just did not want people to think that I was traumatizing my girl or my other two at all. So with that being said, if y'all don't have any questions, listen, we're here. We have time on our hands. I just started following you and I just love what you're doing. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. A lot of folks are just finding me. And the journey of the dog is one of those, along with my outfits of the day. My husband said, girl, people really looking at you in these outfits. I said, right? Like, I'm at work before school starts showing y'all my little Goodwill outfits. And the people started coming in like, oh, that's cute. And I'm like, oh, I might be on to something. What'd she say? My daughter asked for a dog at 5 years old. I never wanted a dog, but I promised her she would get one at 10 years old, hoping that she would forget. Of course, she never forgot, so I had to get the dog, and my coworkers helped me find one. Turns out the dog was the best gift she ever got because she loved the dog more than any toy. Now my grandchildren love their dog. I love that, Miss Karen. I absolutely love that. This will only make your heart even bigger. Yeah. Please keep the puppy. The puppy loves you and is expecting to stay. That's like opening your home for a foster child and then change your mind. However, I know people do what's best for them and you know your limits. Yes, Miss Tanya, however, that's what fostering is. Fostering, whether children or dogs, you go in with a mindset knowing that this may not be their forever home. Are we considering our home being the forever home? Many have asked. What do you say, Cadence?
We're considering a little bit.
We're considering a little bit?
Yeah. I want to keep them, but I don't want that much as responsibility.
That's fair. Do you think time will tell?
Maybe.
What do you think Daddy will say?
No. It's going to be a no.
It's going to be a no.
Yeah.
Well, initially, my plan, again, to not, overstep what my husband says at all. But my plan was that, like, a lot of my friends said he's going to be the first one to fall in love with them. And I thought, okay, if we do the fostering, of course she's going to fall in love and then he will fall in love. And so it'll be fine and we will adopt. But it's turning out to be a little bit overwhelming. Once he gets older, he'll grow out of the crazy stage. True, because we're potty training now. And I've even mentioned, and I said, we're putting in all the work for potty training, right? For somebody else to reap the...
He does now know how to sit on command.
Yeah, he sits on command.
And he now knows the word no for sure. Because then he starts to whine. Because he knows he can't do it.
He's so pitiful when we tell him no. Like, he was trying to chew up He was had my kitchen cabinet, y'all, just right on the edge. He's teething, just chewing my cabinet. And I'm like, Major, no. And he looked and he whined at me. Whined at me like I was the problem, since I wouldn't let him chew on the cabinet. But we got him several chewing toys. And he has been doing well with those. He gets lots of energy out. If you saw one of the other videos, he was outside playing basketball with my oldest son. He loved that ball. He likes a moving ball. She said it gets easier. Crate training is a good thing too. Yes. So the crate has been definitely a lifesaver for us, being that obviously, like I said, we're on holiday break right now, Christmas break right now. So he has a lot more time out than probably when we all go back to school and work. My husband is in education as well. So all 5 of us right now are at home. But once we leave the house today, we left the house to take my son to basketball practice, and to run a few errands. I went to go get these pictures so I can put in my frames up here. And so he has been getting a little bit an idea of crating, and when we need to take showers, because we're trying to keep our eye on him so we don't get a whole lot of accidents, which we've had them. One last comment. We've had 26 fosters who found their forever homes. My grandchildren love meeting each and every foster. I will follow. I love that. I love that. Old pair of thick jeans, cut, tie in a knot, and wet it, then freeze it. For dog teaching works great, and the puppy will love it. Ooh, I love that one too. They were even telling me at the shelter, like we can get like a, what's that, a PCP pipe?
Oh yeah, the one they were talking about at the shelter.
Yeah, they told us we can get like one of those pipes and put like a string and attach like a ball to it or whatever, because he's such a high energy, and puppies are high energy anyway. But they were telling me about mountain curs and how they naturally have that instinct to run and nip at ankles because of the cattle or whatever. And they were like, I can literally stand in one spot and turn in circles and he can chase that ball. And I said, ooh, we got to make that. We got to make that one. We've got to make that one. She says we hadn't seen her comment above. Let's see. I am a vet tech for years, and depending on how old your daughter is, she can volunteer at the vet clinic. Ooh, I love that. Yeah, that's what we're saying. This is providing a lot more, or opening up so much more for this child that loves animals more than the other two. The boys, some of the comments were also commenting on my sons. One said that Miles ruined it because he blurted it out before she figured it out. It's okay, guys. He didn't ruin it. He did not ruin it at all. He just kind of figured it out before she did. And all 3 of them are super close. So she wasn't upset.
Read my comment, please.
It wasn't ruined at all. Read her comment, please. Where let's see. My brown is beautiful. Let's see if we can go find it. Where did I miss it? I feel like if she's able to maintain and remain responsible and keep up with the responsibilities of having a dog, y'all should maybe talk about letting her keep the dog, but not telling y'all as parents how to parent. No. Thank you so much. Absolutely. These are all things we are continuing to consider for sure. That is why I'm grateful for the fostering opportunity, because this lets us see. We are just a week in. And right now, with her feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and we haven't even jumped into her school day yet. What does that look like? Being that she will be responsible, me and my oldest leave before her. So she will be responsible for making sure he gets out. I'll get up early and try to help like I've been doing since we've been on break. But we will begin to see what a work day, once we get to school and work and we're going to practice and we're picking up. I barely get dinner on the table a lot of nights if I don't plan accordingly. So yes, we will definitely be considering all of that. We will consider that. And but we got to keep in mind my husband too. He's the one we got to win over. Thank y'all so much for commenting and sharing. I love this. Anybody else that I miss? It gets easier over time. We'll have to try out those jeans for sure. Cheese, Vanessa. Yak cheese is great for chewing. Is that okay for digestion too? Listen, I'm taking all the tips. And where do I find yak cheese? He started like dry heaving. I thought the baby had like an allergy because he would go outside. And again, I told my oldest, I'm like, everything is just so new to him since he's a baby.
2 months.
He's 2 months old, and leaves are his favorite. And he thinks they are a snack. And he finds all the sticks, and he found a wasp, a dead wasp, and scared the mess out of me because I thought he swallowed it. But when he started to dry heave, I immediately called the shelter vet because I wanted them to check him out because I was afraid. He was kind of just dry heaving, and then he would kind of cough up just a small mucus plug. I could tell he was trying to get something out of his throat. I'm like, he has eaten something in the backyard. So now I'm like super concerned as to what he puts in his mouth. So if yak cheese is something we need to do, we'll be glad to do it. Aw, thank you. Yeah, that we are. This again. She says, I'm just happy that y'all allowed her to even adopt a dog, and have the experience. Not adopt yet, foster, but it has been a good experience for us as a family. Chanel says, this is a great way to compromise and meet the needs of your children. I thought so, Chanel. I was like, this is a way they can at least be heard. We've been saying no for so many years that this could be a middle ground here. Most times the parents say no, the children don't get the experience, and animals don't make it. This is a win for all, and this is better than getting a pet and then drop it off later at a shelter or something. Yes, I agree. You are shaping your children to be wonderful, critical thinkers, and through experiences, they will be able to be well-rounded individuals. Thank you so much. That is so very kind. So very kind. Thank you, thank you.
I'll be right back again.
All right, guys. So we have been on here now, I don't know how long. We're going to get Major so he can say bye. Are you going to get Major?
Yeah,
He's going to say bye to you all. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being a friend. Boom, boom, down, around, down, and back again. My heart is true. You're a pal and a comforter. Yeah. If dinner been in butter. I don't know that part. Invited anybody. You might be a bit better. Thank you for being a friend. Boom, 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 boom. I play too much, don't it, y'all? I'm trying to. Wait a minute. Who said doll on here? Sing it, doll. How did you? Wait, that's actually my. Do I know you, Lavonda? Do we know each other? I'm asking that question because there's only a few people, and they are very, very close to me, that know that nickname for me. That's what my mom and my aunts call me. What? Miles! I'm not gonna get off until we bring Major back. He was on earlier. No, you're new? Well, welcome. Welcome, but that is very cool. My mom just chimed in, Lavonda. She's like, how does she know that name? Miles, you want to say hello? Here is the one that somebody said ruined it. This is Miles. He didn't ruin the surprise for her. Oh, Major's back. Here's Major.
Oh, kisses, kisses.
Major, they want to see you. He wants so badly. Look. We got to turn. Say hi. They're from South Philly. Major! Look, y'all.
He's so excited.
Look. They want to see you. So, ooh, hold on.
My goodness, Mom.
Lordy be, y'all. He's so... Let's stay calm. Let's stay calm, guys. Look. Okay. All right. Okay, I think he's calm. Look. Rock-a-bye, baby.
calm down.
Shh, 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 shh. Maybe he'll look at y'all. Maybe he'll look at y'all. Y'all see his little white bow tie? Look, look, look. Look, look, look. They're trying.
He hear Mark. Look at him.
Okay, Miles wants to hold him. He can't stay calm. He's a puppy. I know y'all.
Hold him like that.
Girl, I mean, boy.
What? Give me this puppy. Give me my puppy. You hold him like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now he's licking all over my envelope. So when we say we now have a fourth child in the house,
why does he like to lick?
we do, because he's kissing. That's his way of showing love. Yeah, that's his way of showing love. Look, scoot over so they can see him. All right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to. He's so excited.
Tail wag.
Look, 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 look. What if I look? Now look, we're trying to say hello to the people. Look, did you hear Mark? That's my oldest, y'all. He heard him down the hallway. Look, look, look. Look, he still just want to get. The people want to say, hey, let's get a close up. Right there, right there. Look right there. Yeah. He said, forget that. I want y'all to kiss my face. Okay, y'all. We go. We are out of here. Thank you so much for being here. You want to say bye to?
Bye.
All right. Have a good night. Happy New Year if I don't get back on here live again, because I'm going right back to the couch to do what I like to call couch riding. Because Netflix is calling my name. But we got caught up in the rabbit hole of reading the people who said that we didn't make a good decision for our children. But thank you for your concerns. We love you anyhow. May the Lord keep and bless you. Amen. Amen. Have a good night.